Hi guys, it's me Rhonda, and I have a new project that I'm trying to recreate. And I was watching AG Zoe Eve's video on opening Caroline's Parlor set, and I thought I could probably do it myself. It's $300, so I'm on a budget. I can't afford that. I know she got that for her birthday, and I really loved it, and she did a very good detailed review on it. And so I'm going to try to make this, all three pieces, out of just basic foam board and these paint colors, and then foam sheets. So of course other little decorative elements like the dotted Swiss, and a cushion for the, I'm hoping to be able to make an actual window seat. If I can't, then no cushion. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that's the project I'm starting. If you're interested in seeing how it turns out, stay tuned. Okay, so what I've done so far is I've taken my foam sheets and I've just measured them to size, and it says here that this entire thing put together is 43 inches long, going across. So I divided that by 3, and what I did is I just cut it down to 14 inches each, and bent back because the height is 23. So I measured 23 by 14, and I scored it, and then I cut it. This I did not cut off, so that this would serve as a stand, so that it would stand on its own. What I'm going to do with what is left over from here that I cut off, I'm going to just hot glue a brace so that this can stand up by itself, and then you have the 3 sections. Alright everyone, so what I have done so far is put the braces on the back, and you can see that her set is more of a periwinkle. I didn't want to use a whole bottle of paint and it look all uneven, but you could certainly spray paint yours. That probably would look better than using a brush. So I just got solid blue, powder blue wrapping paper. And then I'll show you the brace back here. You can see that I've put the brace on all 3 of these panels. And then I used my foam sheet to make the floor molding, the floorboard here. And then I did one on top as well. The middle one I do not have a floorboard because I'm going to be doing the fireplace. So these have the floors and the tippy top. And then here, this one has been cut out to look like this crown molding. So that's what I've done so far with these 3 panels. And next I am going to keep adding the foam sheet embellishments. I think I'm going to start with the center one and do the fireplace and do this little detailing, and then try to create a mantle. Alright, so I started with this one first. What I did was just trim out the molding for what is going to be the window. And for these little decorative rosettes, I'm going to just put buttons right there and finish out the trim. Sorry about that, trim on this panel. Alright guys, I thought I'd just show you the panel that I've done while it's lying down. It's too hard to show while it's standing up. But here you can see, using the foam sheets, I just made an arch and then trimmed out what is going to be the bookcase. And for the rosettes I used the buttons. Now this is not going to be a functional bookcase because it is flat, and I can't actually put books, but I will do the shelving and then the bottom drawers trimmed out in this foam sheet, and then I'll probably just add a photo of some of the knickknacks. Like she has her little boat and her other items that would go inside. So I'll probably just have to, you know, glue those on and make it look like a bookcase. Alright guys, so I've started working on the center panel that has the fireplace in it, and this camera isn't showing very well the detail, but there are what looks to be like tiles, and so I just took some foam board and scored it to make the tiles and the corbels, I guess they're called, and then added a shelf. And here is what the tiles look like. They've been scored slightly, and then I just hot glued them, and then I hot glued a shelf using the foam core board, and then starting to do the upper trim molding here. But these are supposed to be the corbels. I don't know what I'm going to do to add you know, some elements to it. Maybe just draw it on with paint it on, or draw it on with a marker. Anyway, this is what I have so far, and this has a little bit of a gap, so I'm going to fill that in with white paint. Okay, so over the mantle, Caroline has an oval picture of a ship, and I actually bought this from, I think it was Goodwill or Salvation Army, and it's supposed to hang vertically, so this isn't going to work. I actually bought this for Cecile and Marie Grace, but you can see that the size is pretty on scale, and so I found online, just I typed in Regency oval frame, and I found this. So what I'm going to do is cut this out and then put this inside to make her picture that goes over this fireplace mantle. And then on this side, for this panel, that is where the window seat is, you know that she has the curtain attaches here and drapes either this way or that way, and then there's a window. I actually printed off a harbor scene of some ships at sunset, and so I'm going to cut that out and put it in what would be the view out the window. Okay guys, so what I did is I created the window space here on the window seat panel, and just used the foam sheets, not the foam board that this is on foam board. I used the foam sheet to do the frame, and then here is the picture up on the fireplace panel. Now I just have to finish the molding on this and add the fire in the fireplace. Okay everyone, I have finished Caroline's backdrop, and I'm going to pan out and just kind of walk you guys through what I did to complete it from the steps that I last showed you. Okay, so on this panel I just scanned a copy of the little ship, the little knickknacks that she has in her accessories, and I just scanned them and blew them up to scale. And I have a little tear here I'm not too happy about. I'm going to have to cover that with some paint. But you can see that I just did the drawers and put paper clips. All I had was white paper clips for the drawer pulls, and accessorized her bookcase, and then accessorized the mantle, and then added the fireplace scene. Bina and Dina had a how to make a fireplace tutorial for it was around Christmas time, so I just went on her tutorial video and printed off her template, and then let me move Caroline, and then of course the bookcase isn't functional, and neither is the the window seat. So I just mimicked what would be the window seat, and got some fabric, hung it with, these are push pins with buttons at the end. So the curtain hooks over nicely and can hook either way. It has a little bit of sparkle to it, so that gives it a little bit of dimension. It captures the light, and then of course it can be pulled up either way. Of course it needs finesse better than that, but you see I can pull it up or leave it down and then draw it back the other side. So anyway, that is the finished look. Very easy to make, just a lot of detailed steps, that being the little strips of foam sheet molding. You could also use cardstock, but I just liked the dimension of the foam sheet, that it gave it a little bit more texture. And so that's it, guys. That is the final product for a photo backdrop for Caroline's parlor. And if you have any questions, let me know. And if you do this, you can go ahead and post a video response, and I'd love to see your Caroline project. Okay guys, thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.